How do you like to be called?
My full name is Radish SV. By the way, you can call me with my first name, Radish.
Show me your passport, Radish.
Sure.
Thank you. Tell me something about the shopping facilities in your hometown.
Yeah, in my hometown, shopping facility is much better. There is no problem at all. We have vast varieties of shops, and even shopping complexes are also there, where people go and purchase. They purchase their necessary things.
Do you like to bargain with the shopkeeper?
No, I don't like bargaining at all. Normally, I go to the fixed price shops. The branded showrooms where there is no column for shop bargaining.
Do you think bargaining is advantageous?
Yeah, in certain areas it is advantageous because in some remote areas I have seen most of the shops are of that type. They do not have any fixed price for their products, and when we ask the price of any product, they just tell us some exaggerated prices.
Okay. Do you wear a watch?
In my normal life, I do not wear a watch, but in the past, I used to wear watches because these days we have electronic gadgets like mobile phones. In some exams, actually, mobile phones are not allowed. At that time, I just wear a watch.
In your country, is it important to be on time?
Yeah, it is. Naturally, it is. Punctuality is a quite necessity. It is a necessity in our country. Everywhere we have to be in time. When we take the example of a school or an office, if we are late, some consequences we will have to face. Similarly, in the banks also, banking hours are there. After banking hour, no transactions are possible.
How do you feel when others are late?
I feel quite disappointed because people should understand the value of time. When they are late and they are not coming, they are not keeping the time. It means they are not understanding the value of others' times, and it really annoys me.
Why are some people always late?
There can be some genuine reasons as well, but most of the people become late because of their laziness and they do not understand the value of time. And the reasonable excuses are that people sometimes get puzzled in some traffic jams and they become late, and these are excusable.
Okay. The second part of this interview, there is a cue card. The question is, describe an outdoor sport that you haven't done yet and would like to do in the future.
Okay.
What activity is it? When and where would you like to do it? And explain what a special skill or equipment you need. Okay, this is your question, and you can use this paper. 1 minute, please.
Let me start. Normally people have some unfulfilled dreams. One such dream is there in my life also that I would like to explain here. It is fencing. It is a sporting event. Normally it is played in national level also. After my secondary education, I was so much interested in martial arts, and I joined a Kalari. Kalari means it's a regional martial art in Kerala. Basically, I belong to Kerala. After that, I joined karate also. For a long time, I have been practicing all these things. Later, I wanted to, turn my talents into a sporting event. And once upon a time, during that while, a team from some, international level, actually they came to the Kalari and they just had their demonstration over there, and it was a fencing team. And after their demonstration, they just talked to those people who were practicing there about the possibilities of this sporting event. I really got impressed and I wanted to join that. But when I incurred, no any clubs were there near to my locality where I could have gone and started my practice. If I wanted to join any such organization, it would have affected my studies because of the distance. But later, recently, I came to know about a club which has recently opened in my locality. And now, when I asked about the facilities provided, I was so happy to see fencing also in their list. And these days, I am actually planning to go there because there is a coach also. I have talked to him, and he told me that there is no problem at all, especially for those people who have had some practice in martial arts.
Yeah. Time is up. Why do old people like to watch sports on TV?
Old people, they have limitations. Actually, they have physical limitations, and it is not possible all the time to play some games in the ground. But they are so much interested in games as well, because in their younger ages, they might have played different games. So they just fulfill their requirements by watching some games.
Are there many sports programs on TV?
Certainly, there are several sports programs. Even we have 2 or 3 sports channels which exclusively show some sporting events only, the live programs, and also the previous telecasts.
How often do you play sports?
These days, I keep myself a little bit busy in my studies. I spend only few minutes or few hours per week for sporting events.
Do you feel that group sports are more useful than individual sports?
In my way of thinking, both the type of games have its own advantages. As a comparison, yes, I agree, because in group events, people get some social skills as well. For example, they learn to cooperate. They learn how to work in a team, and these skills are going to be useful for them in their future as well. When they are working in different organizations, they have to work in a team. So the team spirit they got from the sporting events are going to be useful in such fields.
That is the end of the interview. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Subscribe our channel if you like this video. Also press bell icon so that you will never miss another update.